Hey guys, iDevice Help here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to share with you guys a few tips that will help you improve the user experience on your iPhone, to help you fix a few things you may be doing wrong on a daily when using your iPhone. Now, ever since iOS 13 and Face ID devices from iPhone 10 and above, there's been many gestures added to iOS and many tricks that help you improve the user experience, and I wanted to share those with you guys today. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is powering down your iPhone. Many users, I've seen this on a daily, power off their iPhone by pressing on the side and volume down. Now, I don't blame users for doing this because if you press on the side button, now you get Siri on iPhone 10 and above. So how do you power off your iPhone to get the power down menu properly? Believe it or not, this is not new, but many users do not know that the way to power down an iPhone 10 and above is power up, power down, and then press on the side button. And this will give you the power down menu. If you do not do it this way, what you actually end up doing is pressing on the side and volume, and this will bring emergency SOS into the actual menu. So you have slide to power off, emergency SOS, or cancel. But the proper way to power down the iPhone, again, is volume up, volume down, and press on the side button, and this will give you the power down menu. Now, another misperception is that when you put the volume down in iOS 13, as you see here with the volume HUD, most people think that you're putting the volume up and down for the entire system wide. This is only putting the volume up for music and videos, for media. What if you want to change the ring volume on your iPhone? So you want to head on over to settings, you want to head on over to sounds and haptic, and then when you enable this right here, change with button right here, this will allow you to actually change the volume of the ringer of your iPhone. So here we go. That is changing the ringer. See how it switched to the top here? So you can head on over to settings, of course, and do this manually on your device. So you can do this here like that, just like so. And you can also, of course, once you switch that off, you can switch back to the actual media audio. So just to keep in mind that when you're putting the volume up and down on your iPhone, you're not actually putting the volume up and down for the ringer, but actually for the media. Now, in iOS 13, a very common mistake is when users open up an application, for example, Photos, and then they want to close it out, and then they close the application from running in the background. This is a big error that multiple users I see doing day in and day out. Every day I see users opening apps and then closing them out after they're done using them. You can leave your apps running in the background because iOS is designed to freeze these apps in the background. And if you don't leave these apps running in the background, what you're actually doing is quitting the app and asking iOS to relaunch the entire process, so it takes more battery, more CPU. This could actually slow down your device in some cases. So if you open an app, just let it run in the background. If there's a particular app that you don't want it to run in the background, you can always go to General, you can go to App Background Refresh, and you can toggle that app off individually. So if you don't want a particular app to be constantly active in the background, you can do that in this menu here. But do not quit your applications. I know it's a habit that most users do have, but trust me, if you just keep away from the app switcher and do not quit these apps, you'll see improvements in battery and performance. Here's another common mistake with iOS users, and I see this again on a daily. If you go to Control Center, you turn off Bluetooth, you turn off Wi-Fi. This is disconnecting temporarily. Again, this is something that's not new. Apple has designed iOS to temporarily disconnect for various reasons. One, Apple Watch. So if you turn off Bluetooth completely, it will disconnect from Apple Watch and any other Bluetooth accessory that you're constantly using or may constantly use. So if you want to really switch off Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, let's say you're on a long trip, you're really not going to be using Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, you actually have to go to settings. You have to head on over to Bluetooth or Wi-Fi and turn these off directly from the settings application. Now, this next one has happened to me various times. So I'm capturing video on my iPhone, whether it's an iPhone 10, iPhone 10R, iPhone 11, and I'm capturing video, and the video resolution is very crispy clear. And of course, that's 4K 60 frames. But I have sometimes friends that come up to me and say, why do your videos on your iPhone look so much nicer than my videos on my iPhone if I have the same iPhone model? Well, that's because iOS was designed to actually, by default, in settings in the camera extension, your phone does not use the highest resolution. So you want to go to settings, you want to go to the camera extension, you got to go to video recording and select 4K 60 frames. Now this next one is for Apple Watch users. Now I see multiple users enable a photo for an Apple Watch face. So you select an image from the camera roll, you go to share, and then you can set the actual create to watch face option, and this will create a beautiful watch face from that picture that you've just set. Now, what if you want a multiple pictures? So every time you raise your wrist, a new photo will appear on the watch face. So all you have to do is just select multiple pictures and then click on share. And this will allow you to create a watch face with multiple pictures. So every time you look at your Apple Watch, when you raise your Apple Watch after creating this watch face and adding it, it would actually give you a different picture. This is very nice. So if you have family pictures you want to constantly have on your watch face and you want them to rotate, this is how you do it on iOS 13. And these were a few tips of things you may be doing wrong or things you probably didn't even know to do on your iPhone. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.